Hello dear students, welcome to Rishikul Online School. Let's continue chapter number 12 of history, in which we are discussing about the new empires and kingdoms. In this module we shall study about the administration in these kingdoms. Central administration, it was followed by Mahamantri or the chief minister, Mahabal Adhikarta or the commander in chief, Sandhi Vigrahika, the foreign minister, Mahadandanayak, Chief Justice, Mahaashupati, Commander of Cavalry, Mahapilupati, Commander of Elephant. Some of these posts they became hereditary. For example, Harisena, the court poet of Samudragupta, became a Mahadandanayak or Chief Judicial Officer like his father. District administration was under the control of Ayukta or Vishyapati or Kumar Amatya. Their appointment was made by the provincial governors. Ayukta also acted as official at central level. At district level, Ayukta he was assisted by two officials. First Nagar Shethin or the chief merchant, and second one Pratham Kulika or the chief artisan. Let's talk about the local assemblies in the southern kingdoms. There were three local assemblies which existed during this period. Number 1, Ur. This was the assembly for all the classes of people. Second, Sabha. It was the assembly for the Brahmin members only. Third one, Nagaram. This was the assembly for traders and merchants. Probably these assemblies were controlled by rich and powerful landowners and merchants. A new kind of army. Like earlier rulers, some of these kings maintained a well-organized army with elephants, chariots, cavalry and foot soldiers. Besides, there were military leaders who provided the king with troops whenever he needed them. They were not paid regular salaries. Instead, some of them received grants of lands. They collected revenue from the land and used this to maintain soldiers and horses. These men were known as Samantas. Samanta, it was a title and position used by the army people of kings in India. It was during the 7th century that the kings acknowledged the big landlords as their subordinates or Samantas. The Samanta were expected to bring gift and provide military support to their kings. In due course, they gained power and wealth. Lives of the ordinary people in these kingdoms was not good. We know about this from plays and other accounts. Kalidas, he is known for his plays depicting the life of king's court. His most famous play, Abhigyan Shakuntalam, which is the story of love between a king named Dushyant and a young woman named Shakuntala. The Chinese pilgrim Faxian has written that untouchables were expected to live on the outskirts of the city, people avoiding touching them. So dear children, this was all about this chapter. I hope the chapter will be beneficial for you. Thank you. Have a nice day.